Alrighty, so here we are back playing some more Tropico 6, and today we're moving on to episode number 2 of the mission Superpower Defense. Now this mission seems pretty fun. In the last episode we set up a pretty strong economy, and hopefully in this episode we can make some pretty decent progress through the mission. So let's get into it. Alrighty. Here we are. Now, we need to build a cyber operations center and complete the market manipulation export raid, as well as survive the current war. So, I'm curious if we're still in the middle of a war. I remember in the last episode, some of the final few things that we were doing was defending against enemies, and we're making boatloads of money. It's kind of crazy. What's up with this? Fish, pineapples. We're producing pineapples, I think. Yes, we're producing pineapples as well as fish, right? Yes, this is fish. Okay, let's check in on jobs, unemployed. We have lots of homeless families, so let's spend some money getting some new housing down. That's going to be priority number 1, I think. Let's build one, or well, before we build up some tenements for lots of poor households, let's do all of the modern apartments that we're going to need first. Let's go ahead and pause real quick. And I'm curious as to how much electricity we have. We have a lot. So let's build up just a fair bit of housing. And we'll be in a good spot, I think. Can we fit 2 here? We can. Look at that. Let's do 1 here like that. And then 1 there like that. I do want to quick build these, but at the same time I don't. And as a matter of fact, let's do a second construction office. This way we can build up a lot more stuff very quickly. I'm thinking 1 here. Let's actually quick build that. Then let's max out the budget and let's do more hands for this building. And hopefully we can get some people. What we might end up doing is let's just hire in as many people as we can for that. Instantly get that full. And we'll be in a pretty good spot, I would reckon. Lots of people are graduating from here, so we can lower the budget, I reckon. Yeah, it's saving us $30 a month there. We'll leave the college up because I do want people to quickly move through this. Military education, good. Newspaper. The new housing will be in the newspaper's radius, which is good. Most of our job sites are within the radio station, so we do need to build another radio station out over here. Would be a good idea. Let's quickly see if we can put this somewhere that can affect a lot of jobs. If we did it like right here, that would be ideal. So let's see if we can fit it. Oh, perfect. Let's put it here, and then let's go ahead and quick build that. What do we have the budget on for this radio station? In the middle, let's bump it up to honestly the max, and we want to make sure that both of them are on honor and guns. Perfect. We don't need to get music all day. I believe this one's already doing that. No, it's not. So let's get it for this one at least. And I think we're in a pretty good spot right now. So with these 2 modern apartments going up, we'll be in a pretty good spot. We need a total of 50 job slots, or housing slots. 53 to be exact. 16, 32... So I would want 2 more of these. Ideally within the range of the newspaper here. It looks like we can fit just a couple more here and we'll be looking good. So let's put 1 like this. So that the exit's right on the corner. I think that'll look nice. And then let's do another one here. I think that'll look nice as well. Let those get built up. Another 65k coming in, that's good. Let's bump the budget up on the palace, why not? Cool. So with all of the modern apartments that we currently have, we can do solar panel windows here. With all of these apartments, we should be able to house everyone who can afford it, and then we just need 1 tenement afterwards. And every single person should be housed. And once we get this second construction office up and running, that'll be just a lot more building power that we'll have, which will be good. Cool, cool. Let's bump the budget up on the police blimp, I guess. Diesel engine increases the movement speed of the blimp by 33%. I don't think that's too necessary. Cool, all sorts of people moved in. Let's decrease the budget on all of these by 1. Sort of help us save some money up. Wow, look at that, 93k. I would like a second bank, honestly. And then perhaps some offices. Unemployed, no college educated people yet. Hopefully soon we will. Let's build up one single office, I reckon. Just one, see how that looks. Let's build it right next to the college. I suppose, you know what we could do is do like 3 like this. There, and then 1 here. I think that'll look cool. This also means that I kind of want to demolish that road. Get it to go straight as far as possible. And then we can curve it out. Sort of like that. I think that looks good. Cool. Lots of military buildings. We got the arsenal upgrade here already. Survived the war. I wonder when we'll be attacked next. Let's try and pay attention to how much money we're losing every month. That seems like some pretty good knowledge. A factory ranch doesn't have any fish, so let's build up another fish farm. Definitely gonna be good. Oops. Can do 1 here and then another one eventually. Let's put this on low priority. Let everything else get built first. Unemployed. Cool. Very good. Pineapple fish, uranium. There was a number of things that I also wanted to get. Pineapple fish and bananas. And then we have uranium here. Let's do iron and coal. Iron. Coal. And then I also want to do nickel. Are we producing gold? I think we are. Somewhere. Nickel over here, aluminum, uranium. Foreign forces are attacking. Let's try and get a sense of what they're attacking. Military forces are already gathering. We have trucks. Does this not have motorized infantry? All of these should have motorized infantry. The tanks, everyone's waiting for their forces to make landfall before they all go and attack together. It looks like the speed of the tanks matches the speed of our forces, which is really cool. Like the infantry. They're going to come and try and attack this coal mine, as well as this coal mine. And for some reason, the substation. They might destroy one of them. They might destroy something. They shouldn't make it too far, though. Before our forces come rolling in. I'd really rather them not destroy this substation, but they might get away with it. It should be fine though. We'll just have to spend some money to get it up and running. Forces got rolled over. They all just evaporated. Okay. Well, we have a very strong military. That's good. I'm just going to repair this. Can we quick build it? No. We'll just have to wait for that to get reconstructed. That's fine though. Steel mill's down. That's not good. What we can do is allow iron and coal processing. I think that might have been the issue. As well as pineapple, fish, banana to processing. Uranium to processing. I think we need to turn that on. Nickel to processing probably needs to be on. And then we just got to make sure all these resources aren't being sold. So uranium, fish, pineapple. Let's find coal. And turn that off. As well as iron. And nickel. Cool. So I think that's going to work out well for us. So long as we can keep all of the depth continuing forward, that's really all we're hoping for. Let's try and see. I'm trying to pay attention to how much money we're losing every month. We have an office here. Let's max out the budget. That'll make more money the higher the budget, as well as bring in more people to work there. Let's max out the budget on the bank now. Is this our second bank? It is. Okay, cool. 483. So it looks like the banks are making us significantly less money the more that we have. So we might just stop at these two banks and focus on offices for a while. Let's check in on the housing situation. Wow, all of the housing got swallowed up pretty quickly. Interesting. So it looks like we are going to need more modern apartments. But that's fine. Fish and pineapples. Let's max out the budget here. Let's do bigger tanks for both of them. As well as tide simulator for both of them. That's good. That means significantly more amount of fish being produced, right? And now we just really need people to move in and fill in all these jobs. And we need to build up more housing kind of soon. I was saving this spot here for potentially building up another, what's it called, barracks right next to it, but I think we're kind of hitting our limit in terms of how many barracks that we can really have. The office is generating more money than our banks, that's good. Since we can't really do tourism, it's definitely going to be a good idea to set up as many offices as possible. I wonder, are our resources down here? Iron, aluminum, and steel. We don't want to sell the steel either. So let's bring that up here as well. Steel. Cool. Allow processing. So now my question is this. Let's go to resource overview and then let's go to sort by amount. Iron. So processed. In the past year we processed 5,000 but we produced 10,000. So I reckon we can set up another steel mill. In terms of coal, yeah, we definitely should be able to. And then steel, we processed most of what we produced. Okay. Nickel, we're going to need more nickel mines. But let's go ahead and set up another steel mill. Oh no. That's fine. And then we just want people to graduate from the college as quickly as possible. Let's bring up the budget on the high school again. It's completely full. How many people have graduated? No one's graduated from this building. That's kind of not good. I would definitely like some college graduates to start rolling out pretty soon. So we went with hot rolling here. So I reckon we'll do the same thing with the other steel mill. Decreases coal consumption by 50%, so probably not terribly necessary. Uranium, iron, coal. So we need more fish and pineapples, and we need more fish and pineapples for this. Let's go ahead and just hire in workers for these, I guess. And then what about the pineapple plantation? Let's set up another pineapple plantation, I think. Let's just quick build this one. I'd rather get this done now, and then let's hire in foreign workers. Okay. And we're probably also going to need a bit more housing. Yes, we're gonna need, I would say, at least 2 more apartment complexes, so let's do that real quick. I'm kind of thinking like this, and then one won't fit here, that's sad. That's okay though. Perhaps we can do one. Ooh, we can do one here. I think this will look nice. What if we do this? That. And then kind of thinking that. And then we put a park in the middle of all of this. I feel like that'll look pretty good. And then let's try and get down a new tenement somewhere. Right? Do we need one? I thought that we needed one. There's lots of poor housing, so families in the poor class should be able to find some housing, so we won't build up anything new there. Cool, the stadium's still doing well. Banks are capped out. Office is doing really, really well. Let's try and get more offices down. I think that'll be a pretty good move. Smooth out that road a bit. We don't have like an insane amount of area, but I do think that... Ooh, you know what? What's going on over here? I destroyed this road a while ago and... we probably definitely need that. Bunch of iron, coal, okay. As well as more coal, gold, gold. Okay. Yeah, that might have been cutting into our profits quite a bit there. Let's go ahead and... well, what's the other one on budget-wise? It's maxed out. Let's do that. And hot rolling. Okay, okay. I'm thinking we build housing around here. Yeah, we can build this up with a bunch of housing. And probably around here as well. Maybe even a couple here. And then I'm just thinking more offices will work well. I do want to sort of make it to where we're at least not hemorrhaging too much money every month by building up more and more offices. That'll be really good. Foreign forces are attacking again. Interesting. I wonder, did we get this all repaired? That's fine, and then the substation's okay. I wish it would show you like how much you lose every month. Oh, expenses last month. So we're losing 7,000 every single month. Right? So we want to get revenue up. I've never seen this. I can't believe that. So this is giving us a really good idea of how much money we're losing. We're losing 7,500 or 75,000. No, 7,500 a month. So we do need to get that up with, I would reckon, how many offices is that? If they make as much as this office, that would be, what, 7 new offices? Yes. But it's going to be like, you're going to lose return, right? Yeah, they're going to attack the same spot down here. That's okay, though. It should survive. And I doubt that they're going to bring enough forces to really deal with our troops. So let's try and set these offices up, like, right now. It's going to be really, really important. Let's do an office here. Yeah, we could do an office here. And then maybe one... let's build up one here and then another one. I'm thinking here could look good. You know what, let's actually cancel this one. Let's build up another office here instead. And then we can do an apartment complex there. And then... Let's do another office here. So that's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 offices. That should really help out money-wise. Man, look how many troops we have rolling out. Yeah, there should be absolutely no chance that they stand. Nice. Cool. Cool. Let's go ahead and max out the budget on all of our offices. Try and get people to come and work in them as soon as possible. 4 graduates so far. Okay, so now we're going to try not to hire in any office workers, and we'll just play on like ×4 speed. Let people graduate from the high school or from the college and come to work here. So this one, oh yeah, look at that. It lost way more money every month. Not amazing. Oh, maybe it's because people are moving away. 434 a month. Let's see how much that changes. Okay, so we're making 8,000 now. Losing 15,000. Revenue last month. Keep an eye on all of this. I'm liking these numbers, up to 9,000.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they...
Let's deliver a good speech, acknowledge an issue. What's the lowest right now? Is faith happiness. Maybe we can get that to go up. Praise the militarists, blame no one, promise nothing. Maybe we blame who's attacking us, the Middle East. Let's blame them.
People of Tropico, it is I, your Presidente. You have showed your faith in me, and that faith will be rewarded. Every Tropican will get what they deserve. Your Presidente does not ignore your faith. You need places to pray, to confess your sins, and to nap before Holy Communion. God is everywhere, but it is unwise to worship outside in hurricane season. And as we strive, our efforts are protected by our brave Tropican army. Our fighting men and women give no quarter, and neither do our soldiers. Meanwhile, the rich of the Middle East lord their wealth over us. But these crude hostilities simply fuel our thirst for financial freedom. We will resist oil pressure. It is you, my friends, who I thank for making me what I am today. I am proud to be your Presidente. Viva Tropico!
Cool. Now we just need a lot of people to graduate. 7. Maybe we should build... Ooh, nice. It's like a lot of cars moving around too, which is really cool to see. But maybe we build up a, what's it called? I don't know, more foreign forces. That's fine though. Looks like we're up to 9,000, so we're only losing like 6,000 a month, I think. Being attacked by the Middle East again. Oh, I didn't repair this, I don't think. Probably more of the same. Just completely wiping them. Cool. Kinda no point to come and attack us, honestly. What is going on here? Why is this on fire? What's going on here? Still no fish. No cocoa. Fish production. Should be okay. Now we're making some seriously good money. It would be nice to... Let's see, if we build a courthouse and then research it, this will make us a lot of money as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Try and find a good spot. Ooh, you know what? I think it would be kind of cool to put it here. Right next to our college could be pretty cool. And then we need to focus on faith a bit. So let's do a cathedral. Maybe 2 cathedrals and we destroy our church. I think that's going to be a good move. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's build at least 1 here. Let's destroy you. And then let's... Oh no, did I destroy... I think I destroyed the wrong building. No, I didn't. Quick build it. Max out the budget. Done in confessionals.
The judges are now in session, serving dollops of rich, creamy justice for all Tropican citizens. Some hidden fees may apply.
So, all we gotta do is research this building. I think it's modern times. Well, let's go ahead and research, I guess, the office. We have a lot of knowledge points to kind of spend through here. Let's research that, and then... There's no way that it's in a previous... No way it's in the Cold War. What I'm kind of thinking is let's research immigration office as well. College... Where is the courthouse? Let's research the bank, I guess, as well. Courthouse. Cool. So criminal law, we don't really have too much crime going on. We don't have a lot of people imprisoned. So switching this to business law generates $50 on base efficiency per offshore office and office each month. So let's switch it there. And then we'll be able to get an idea of what's going on pretty soon. So 50 per office, and we got like 8. Minus the upkeep cost should net us at least some money. Guess we'll have to give it a couple months to see, but it should ultimately net us some pretty good money. At least that's a hope. 8 college graduates so far. Cathedral's looking good. A research lab. No one wants to work there, but that makes sense. Customs office. Let's do the immigration office. Main reason is that I want to... Let's place this down here if we can. Ooh, perfect. The main reason is I want to...
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico...
Max out the budget. I want to switch this to skilled workers, increasing the chance for immigrants with high school and college educations by 20 on base efficiency. So that's good. And let's do security controls. That's probably pretty important, considering the fact that there's going to be a lot of countries that hate us. We're going to want to make sure that we don't bring in any foreign spies if we can help it, right? Okay, how are our unemployed? We need some uneducated jobs. And I'm not sure what's going to work best for us. Let's look at real quick fish. So we're processing more fish than we're producing, and that's with 2 of these. Maybe we just wait a little bit longer, but I have a feeling that we're going to need at least 1 more in the very least. So let's do another fish farm. I wanted to do one here. Let's do another one. I want to put it here, but train too uneven. I don't want too close to each other, so let's do one here. Yes, that should be fine. And as a matter of fact, I think it'd be a good idea to also do some logging camps. So let's put like just a couple out here. And with all of this, we should be good for the uneducated job slots that we're going to need. Just quick build these up. They're pretty cheap, so I'm content with that. And we can max out the budgets on all of these. Let's do chainsaws on all of them as well. Foreign forces are attacking again. Oh, we need to repair this. Oof. They might actually get this coal automated mine this time. Depending on where they attack from. Maybe it would be a good idea to build a fort down here, honestly. %51% efficiency. In researching the bank, I wonder how many rich people we have. Ooh, 126. You know what? Let's switch one of these to private banking. Generates $2 revenue and efficiency of 100 and full worker capacity per rich and filthy rich citizen every month. So what we're hoping is the 485 and then another 485. We're hoping that switching this will get us more than that. So it's almost 1,000. And we're hoping that combined we're going to make more money.
Saper stupid? Or ticking time bomb to robot apocalypse?
The election is a landslide, Presidente. The metaphorical kind, not the kind that accidentally reduces the size of the workforce.
685 and only 48. That's not amazing, honestly. But maybe it'll go up in future months. Yeah, I'm not sure why it generates $2 revenue per, but we're spending 300 on it. Maybe that's what it is. So it's literally multiply these numbers here by 2, right? So 127 plus 14, 130, 104, or yeah, 140 times 2 is like 280. So I guess the fact that we're making any money is like a good sign. Either way, I think it's going to be fine. We'll just leave it as is. Offices, let's see, 400, 300, 400, that's good. I wonder if this will show us statistics. Immigrants, uneducated, high school education, and college education. So we're starting to get more educated Tropicans and whatnot, which is pretty good. They end up destroying our automated mine. Not amazing. Let's go ahead and rebuild it. Can we quick build this? Yes, we can. Let's just quick build it. So these guys, have a pretty good fight. We're gonna have a really good fight. Holy cow. Lasted way longer than I thought they were going to. Homeless families, vacant homes, poor. We have lots of poor housing, so all the poor Tropicans should be able to find a house. We need more well-off housing, but we can do that momentarily. By building up more offices, we can switch some of these. Let's do like consumer, right? Consumer business, and let's see how much this makes every month. So 480, it's probably gonna make more. Okay, it's pretty close, and that's gonna mean that these other ones are gonna make more money, right? So that's probably netting us profit in the end. And then let's switch you to what's next. Official business generates $5 on base efficiency per employee of government and finance building. So let's do that one, and let's see. So 567. Let's see what this one will make, and then compare it also with, is there a full one? This one is full, 567. Only 130, but how much does this one go up by? Yeah, so this is probably netting us quite a bit more profit, and that's fine. This one will make more and more profit the more offices that we get up, and then this one will make more profit the more families we have in houses, and then the rest of them make more profit just the more employed citizens that we have, right? All very, very good. Weapons factories, it looks like we can bump the budgets up on these. And then we can also supply our military output is decreased by 25% while the building is operational. The efficiency of barracks, forts, guard towers, watchtowers, and the palace is increased by 10%. But this can be pushed up to a cap of 30%. So quickly let's go and click on like the army base here, and let's look at efficiency. 151, right? So if we change one of these to supply military, we should see... Oh, maybe it doesn't... Okay, so it's not going to do it to the army bases, but let's look at these guys. Yeah, we're getting the 15% from supply military, and then if we do another one, the other weapons factory on supply military, we should see the maxed out efficiency bonus. Yep, supply military is all the way up to plus 30%, and that's for each of these barracks. So all very, very good. And then I also kind of want to set up... Ooh, we got the defense HQ for free. Increases the attack range of defensive buildings. And I'm thinking that we can use this plus... It would be cool if we could put like guard towers up on like these cliff bases so that they couldn't be attacked. Like the forces wouldn't be able to get close enough, but our troops would be able to hit them. That would be really cool, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility. That's fine though. Let's go ahead and get the Cyber Operations Center down. We do have plenty of money. We should be able to afford it. Let's throw it over here in this very fancy area, I reckon. And I guess we can do a modern apartment here. Maybe we do one like this and then one like that. I think that'll look a lot cooler. Then we can put a 3x3 park in the middle. I like the idea of the park. Let's do this one. I think that looks pretty nice. And then we can do a 2x1 in the middle here. Cool, that's going to be a pretty nice looking square once it's all finished. And then let's do one more modern apartment right here. And then we can square all of this up. We should do the anniversary park, I think. Unless we do the space memorial here. This is a 2x5? Yeah, so let's just do a 2x3 in the middle. With two 2x1s on the ends. I think that looks pretty good. Cool. All along the backside here, let's just throw down a bunch of parks. Honestly. Do one there, one there, one there, one there. So this means we should do something like this. Oops. Turn off random variation. Let's do 2, 2, and then a 1x1 in the middle. Perfect. What about parks here? I think we're ready for some parks in this area. And as a matter of fact, let's do a restaurant here. I think that would look pretty good. I kind of want to move this substation though. Relocate it somewhere just slightly out of the way. Do we even need it? We do need it, but oh, look at this. This is a good spot to tuck it away into. Hopefully that works without like compromising our electrical grid. Yeah, figure it did. Cool. So now that we did that, I do want to put this park here, or this restaurant, and then we can put a park out in front of it. I think that'll look good. We can quick build the restaurant, that's fine. Max out the budget. Get the freezer upgrade, 97. Service quality is pretty nice. All you can eat, kids menu. We don't need any of this. We don't need any of that. Customs office, open exports. We were looking for imports. That's what I wanted to do. But let's try and do a good Caribbean Trade Pact Association. I remember that I wanted to do good imports for certain goods, but I can't quite remember what it was going to be. I mean, we should just send it sooner rather than later.
The secret of better trade.
Let's go ahead and pick it up now. We kind of got this at the end of the month, which isn't amazing. And then let's do reduce import taxes. And now let's go see our amazing percentages. can get meat, nickel, and cigars. So cigars at 63% off. Over the course of 41 ships showing up, we'll net a third of $1 million. So I think that's going to be good. And then we can also do nickel. Just some cheap nickel I think will be good. Cool, cool. And then let's max out the budget on the docks so that goods show up quicker. And then with that being done, we can switch this to special tax. Ooh, oh, I should have done tax evasion before I signed those. That would have been another 10% off on those. It's fine. We'll do it next time. So we gotta wait 3 years. It's November of 2009. So 2012 in November is when we can do it again.
Citizens are reminded that illegal hacking will not be tolerated. However, all hackers should report to the new Cyber Operations Center for entirely legal re-employment.
Additional server room, 2 job positions, building requires additional. Don't think we need that. Glued to the screen, increases the efficiency by 25%. Workers lose 20 health happiness after each work shift, and 50 after taking part in a raid or a heist. I don't think we need to go that into it. We're doing the export, right? Let's do that. And what is it gifting us? It doesn't tell us. Anyways, that should be fine. All sorts of stuff going up. Let's make sure all the offices are on the max budget. All the apartments are on the second to lowest budget. The tenements, let's max out their budget, and we could probably get away with electrifying them. Hopefully we don't have any buildings that are outside of the electrical grid. It looks like we're good. Reason we do that is because the poor class, oh, we can even do armed caretakers. So we're going to bump up their housing quality as much as possible. Getting it all the way up to 76 with maxed out budget, armed caretaker, and the electrification. So they'll be getting 76, which is a little bit better than living in one of the modern apartments. If we max out the budget on the modern apartments, it goes up to 100, over 100, but we'll be making significantly less money, right? We're making 280 off of each modern apartment per month. Wow, that sucks. We're not even making more money than we're spending on this building, but if we go down to here, that's only 100 per month that we're spending on the building, and we're netting 280 if it's full, right? So $180 per month per household, which is pretty good. Let's look at our politics. Still pushing everyone towards the militarist. That's really good. Most of our island supports like the military. What about edicts? Do we have military polices turned on? That's pretty cool. Increases military standing by another 10 here. Before we do that, we want to make sure our religious faction isn't too upset. No free lunch is making them upset, so we could do good old days. This will increase religious standing by 10, conservative standing by 10. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to want to do. It's going to decrease intellectual standing by 15, but they are pretty happy with... Well, edicts aren't changing how they feel about anything. But either way, it should be fine. And we do want to push everyone towards the conservative faction as well. I'm kind of thinking we do a TV station to do that. Build up a TV station right next to the hospital. I think is a good spot. We can throw out a park in front of here. Good, good. The research lab. That's okay. How many college educated people? 11 so far. Not bad. Foreign forces are attacking again for the 10th time. Looks like they're going to try to push further inland, but of course they're going to be stopped before they ever get close. Let's look at how much... Okay, so we're still losing 7,000 per month, which isn't amazing. So we do want to sort of get back on top of making more money per month. We're probably losing a lot of money from the tenements that we changed. Let's switch this to there. So now we're actually netting profit off the tenements. I think that'll be a good move. It says 100,000, so we're up to 10,000. We'll have to kind of wait like an entire month to really see any changes in this, I think. Raider just netted us 100,000. So now every time that the ship docks, the freighter docks. You can go to trade, active trade routes, the cigars, right? So what you do is you subtract your route cost per 1,000 units by the standard cost per 1,000 units, right? Or no, standard cost by the route cost, and that shows you. That'll tell you how much money you make every month, or every time the freighter shows up, right? So if we do 11,500 minus 4,300, that's like 7,000, I think. 7,200, right around there. So every time the freighter shows up, we just print that money pretty much, because we're going to sell 1,000 and then we're going to purchase 1,000. Iron. Not amazing that we have like that much iron hanging out. Which means that we should probably do something with our iron. What about coal? Is there a lot of coal hanging down here? Yes, so let's do another steel mill. Yet another one. Just quick build that. We have so much money, it hardly matters. Can max out the budget. We can get hot rolling. That seems fine. And then we're going to need to research the TV station.
Will robots replace your job? An official palace statement says, it depends on how hard you're working, citizen.
Citizen. Let's push this towards yesterday gold. Yes, the conservative faction. That's what we want. We can also change the movie theater so that it is sort of like a, what's it called as well? A propaganda building. So let's go ahead and do that. I think that'll be kind of cool. Let's go into research, movie theater. Cool. So let's go ahead and hold the line. So anyone that comes over here and uses the movie theater, there's a chance that they're going to be pushed towards the militarist faction. It decreases service quality, but that is something that I'm willing to put up with. So why are we out of electricity? My question. Could probably do another uranium or a nuclear power plant, I reckon. Let's do another one. I hate the fact that this is like this. Let's demolish and then build it. Like this. Cool. So that should be fine. So now everyone should be living here and being affected by the newspaper as well as the TV station. So there's a very high chance that they're going to be pushed towards the militarist faction every time they rest. And then the radio stations on Honor and Guns as well. We could probably change this to something else. You know what I'm kind of thinking is let's do... not Tech Talk. The Voice Clinking Coin. Let's do the Capitalist faction now for that. Get into the flow, raid finishing never. That's not good. Let's do another newspaper over here. Kind of thinking there could be good. Let's just quick build it. Let's max out the budget and change this to Gunny. Cool. So now no matter where you live, as long as you're living in one of the housing. So yeah, as long as you're living in a household somewhere, you should be fully affected. There's a couple houses over here. Let's just make sure that it's 100% effective. Can we build this here? We can. Ooh, look at that. Can tuck it all the way up in here. Maybe that'll look good. And just sort of the same thing. Max out the budget, and let's do Gunny on that as well. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for it to be more perfect. A nuclear power plant incoming. Let's Let's do holding basin for both of them, and lead shielding, why not? We got money to throw around. Let's check in on our expenses and our revenue. Why is our expenses so high? I think it might have been because we purchased a bunch of stuff. We are making, it looks like 11,000 per month, which is pretty good. Like if we would have been making this much whenever we were expending, what was it, like the 14,000, we'd be really close to being like net positive every month, which would be really good. So 18,000, so we're still losing around 7,000 a month, which isn't too amazing. How much longer on this war is my question. Something that I probably should have done is, yeah, there's 6 buildings that need this upgrade. That would have given us the electricity we needed a long time ago, but it's okay. Cool. So let's see how much electricity we're at now. Yeah, 188. We were like barely over the limit. Let's max out the budget here. What does uranium enrichment? Decreases electric output by 50, decreases upkeep of the nuclear program by 20 on a medium budget. This bonus can be accumulated up to a cap of 60. Increases bomb production rate of the nuclear program by 20 on a medium budget.
You seem to be manipulating China's markets, Presidente. May I ask why? Or are you simply driven by greed, as young nations tend to be?
One day your people will see the benefits of a more hostilic approach to global integration, but before then I regret that they will see the drawbacks of being invaded by a superpower. I will return here with force, once I have purchased some cheap guns. Cool.
Tropico has ceased trading with a certain major superpower. The palace's statement? They don't trade fair, so neither will we.
Who's attacking us now is my question. Maybe it's China? That could be pretty interesting. I wonder what our crime safety looks like, because we do have military police. It looks like it is down a bit. That's kind of cool. Yep. China. No. Yeah, we are being attacked by China. That's pretty wild. Again, I don't think that there's really any countries that can deal with us. Survive the war. I hope this doesn't take too long. Chinese troops rolling in. Our troops rolling in. Should just evaporate here. All of those troops fell over at the same time. Cool. Are we being invaded again? I think we are. This time, if they land though, and all of our troops are around, it's gonna be an absolute slaughter. Man, this is a really good island. We're making a lot of money, and it's not like we need to rely on any other country. Like, we're producing literally everything that we need, and it's able to fund like a really big military. That's really cool. Oh, they're coming from this side this time. Who's this? Wonder. The Middle East. Now they're coming from over here, though. That's kind of weird. We have 2 tanks chilling right here. Like, come land. The moment that they land, they're gonna get absolutely mauled, though. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Modernized plantation, survive the war. Ooh, we get Swiss bank money every time that we, like, repel an attack, which is cool. So, yeah, we're still, like, that's really, really close to 7,000. We're still losing 7,000 every month, which definitely kind of sucks. Unemployed, college, we need more offices, that means. Consumer business, 400 still. Ooh, this one's making 700 now. 769 per office, that's really quite good. And then the courthouse, only making 191. Let's build up another office. We'll go until we run out of space for offices, I think. Another office. Or not space, but we'll go until we run out of like people wanting to work in offices. Let's increase the 30,000 just to guarantee that people are going to want to work in these office buildings. They'll have like some of the highest job qualities around. 88, that's pretty good. And that should increase how much we were making here. 191. It should go up with a little bit of time. Yep, those guys landed and immediately evaporated. Oh yeah, the Swiss bank money. That's what I'm curious about.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these offers.
Let's just unlock all the slots and let's do one refreshment just to see.
Do any of these offers look good to you? They're all strictly legitimate.
We could do these. That could be kind of cool. Like just in case we don't want to deal with any of the demands, we can just, you know, do a convincing talk. That could be good. I'm not sure. Diplomatic. Super party. I don't think that there's too much that we need right now. At least from those. And we'll just wait until we get them again. So we were waiting for, I think, 2012. The end of 2012 to do... What's it called again? The Caribbean Trade Pact Association. Ah yes, let's do... Ooh, we can do Spelling Bee. That's what we should do. Let's research Spelling Bee. That's going to be a good one, I think. Spelling Bee, and then let's also do Good Old Days, and then let's do... There's one more thing, literacy program. I mean, screw it. We want people to move through
Do you know
quickly.
what could help Tropico's education system? An elaborate competition involving arbitrary scholastic skills. Preferably one involving such incredible pressure to succeed that the little kiddies nearly wet themselves with panic at the thought of taking part. We will psychologically scar a few children for life, but we will also find the smart ones and can fast-track them to success.
Cool. That'll be good. Good old days. Let's go ahead and do that.
The pace of life is so fast these days, and these new haircuts are too scary for the old folks. There are those who would like a return to more traditional values, and the haircuts that go with them, like the pudding bowl and the back and sides that are short. We cannot travel through time, but we have the next best thing. Vintage clothing. Skirts that go all the way down, and hats that go all the way up.
Cool. Good, good, good. And then we also wanted to do literacy
As
program.
convenient as it has been to have most of our citizens incapable of reading, certain judgmental nations have accused Tropico of being a backward backwater. Fortunately, it was written in a foreign newspaper, so not only did nobody here see it, they couldn't read it even if they had. However, if you decide you should like to have more citizens who could read and write, we can always throw money at the school system and see what happens.
All right. And then I'm thinking, honestly, we should do Social Security because this is going to ensure that anyone who is an adult that wants to go to high school or to the college, they'll at least make... Oh, wow, they'll actually be well off. So let's look at our wealth currently. So we have 36 poor families, and then we have 451. So 36, 451. Let's see what happens when we do this.
Everybody loves money, but there is not enough to go around. It never hurts to seem more generous than you are, and nothing is quite as magnanimous as Social Security. Free money without having to work for it, if you ignore the ghastly mountain of paperwork, of course. If we offer it to just the elderly and university students, we won't have to pay out to most of the population, but we'll still seem implausibly big-hearted. A nearly flawless scam.
Recipients have increased personal experience of 5. That's cool. I didn't really take that into account, so that'll just give us a bit of support. The communists are going to like it a lot, but the capitalists are going to hate it a lot, but that's okay. And after we're done with all of this, let's check out the factions and whatnot. Make sure that we're not doing too much too bad. The automated mines, steel mill, newspaper, nuclear power plants. They hate all that, but it's not solo that they're going to be really upset with us. And then the intellectuals, let's see what they hate. Good old days. But everything else should be fine. Okay. So these numbers are agreeable, I would reckon.
The Wealth from Health Corporation are slashing the prices of plastic surgery this month. Get the free freaky lip plumping with every nip and tuck.
Honestly, let's destroy this fast food joint. It's just dragging everything down on the island, and instead let's place a restaurant here. A restaurante. Terrible spot for a restaurant, but I mean, it's fine. Max out the budget, freezer upgrade, and that should be okay. Cool, 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 cool. We just want more people to be in the well-off bracket. High school, poor, unemployed, Teamster's office, a mine worker. Mine worker, shopping mall. That sucks at the shopping mall. Like, this is it. He's a single dad, and he makes a wage of only $9 a month. Like, there's nothing that we can really do to help him out anymore. We could increase his job quality, but it's not super worth it. Adds an in-stock of luxury goods. Yeah, that sucks that we can't really do anything for, like, this guy specifically.
So stressed. You look Hola.
This guy works in a fish farm. Boom. Just made him wealthy. Mines. There's not a whole lot. We can just make sure that we employ more people. It looks like we have a new college, or new college-educated people who need a job. So let's do a bit more of offices first off. Max out the budget, water coolers. Just leave them all on corporate business. Let's look at these two. Consumer business, 452. And this one's up to 200. That's good. And then these ones are at 600. That's okay. I wonder how our courthouse is doing. Ooh, 254. That's good. It's continuing to go up. Nice, nice, nice. How about this bank here? 250. And then this is 680. So all these numbers are looking pretty nice for us. Coal, iron. Oh, what's this?
Whew. Those Chinese take retaliation seriously. I guess they did write the book on war.
Russia's next. We're dealing with bad boys here, Prez. Toughened up by the decades of political hardship and extra legal creativity. Why don't you steal a landmark from them? And then, here's the clever part, admit you did it. They have my card. Ooh, I'm salivating. Okay, so we need to complete the heist, Winter Palace. Or the raid heist. So let's go and grab that. Let's see what it does. Task hackers to perform a heist for the Winter's Palace. Uprising will target the Winter Palace instead of a Presidente's Palace. Increases all tourist rating, provides fun. No wealth requirement. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can just grab this real quick. I don't think I've ever actually went and got this. Taj Mahal. Eiffel Tower, Maui Heads. This could be pretty cool. All buildings receive less damage from enemy attacks. I mean, China already hates us, and I'm pretty sure that's where this is. Pirate Cove, let's look at these real quick. The Great Wall of China, go and steal that. The Great Wall presents a high value target for military units. Too great to ever be destroyed. This seems like really, really overpowered. Register of Samarkand. This could be really, really good as well. Everyone will instantly get a high school education. We wouldn't even need to build high schools, so maybe a bit overpowered. Let's just leave things as is right now. Maybe we'll get like missions for the other ones. Unemployed, 3-2, but we have plenty of jobs for literally everyone, so everyone should be able to find a job with a bit of time. How are steel mills doing? Let's look at our numbers here. So iron. We're producing a lot of iron, that's good. What about coal? We're processing more coal than we're actually producing. So it would be a good idea to produce more coal. What I'm kind of thinking is, what if we simply upgrade some of the coal mines? Here's one. Let's go ahead and what you need to do is modernize. And then let's simply build a new substation. Right here will probably be good. Just quick build it. And then if we can fit another one, I'm down to do that. Can we relocate it one space to the... Oh, we can. I think this will actually give us just enough space for it. Automated mine. Terrain too uneven. What if we demolish the roads? Yep. Ooh, look at that. I like that. I think that looks good. And then let's relocate you to here. Just quick build this one, get it up and running now. Max out the budget here. We want to actually go to, let's research the automated mines. And let's change them all to waste not protocol to make the deposits last longer. And we don't need to do no filter system, maybe later. So that should help out a bit with our coal production. Hopefully we produce more coal than we're processing. And let's check in on other resources. Nickel. Yes, we're... Oh, and we're also importing a bunch. We're producing a little more than we're actually processing. Fish, banana, pineapples, nickel, steel. It seems like they're just trying to send all of these goods down to the dock, which is really kind of annoying because there's a bunch of iron and nickel down here. But anyways, I wanted to actually do the wood and I want to turn it into logs. So let's do 2 of these here. Let's quick build them up. And then let's max out the budgets on these. We can do, no we don't, maybe we do power saws. Yeah, let's do power saws. Finger insurance, why not? We could do hasty debarking on both of them and then just build more logging camps. I think that'll be a good move. Yeah, there's lots of places that we can build more logging camps. Let's do that very quickly. Max out the budgets. Chainsaws. We can do tree nursery. I don't know if it's really going to help out, but might as well. And then, with all of that, we should be able to afford a furniture factory, which I think will be pretty nice. Yes. Let's do a furniture factory. And I had an idea. What about right here? Quick build it up. And then just to sort of cover up some of the ground, let's just do that. I think that'll look kind of cool. And so it's like Haikia and then Tropicolate. Colate. Cool. That looks good. And it is pretty close to the end of 2012, so we can do the Caribbean Trade Pact Association. Furniture factory assembly line. Efficiency is doubled. Wow. Foreign forces are attacking again. CAD software. We should be good with all of that though. Hopefully we're not making any of the factions too upset. environmentalist, everyone seems pretty happy. Perfect. The conservatives, we're pushing everyone towards the conservative faction, the capitalist faction, militarist faction. We need to start pushing people towards the industrialist faction. I do want to wait until, let's just play ×4 speed for a bit here. Oh wow, that's 5 troops coming in this time. Oh, we only made 33,000 that time. That's not ideal, I don't think. Maybe we turn on the trade for coal and iron. Maybe not, though. Because we do have a lot of it hanging out around here. I wonder, can a tank defeat all 5 of them? Maybe. One tank killed like 5 of them. That's crazy.
The giant 3D printer plan is still good, but there's a snag. We're out of toner.
Now, as I'm sure you appreciate, Presidente, this much 3D printer ink won't be cheap. Although I found a website with only 100 spelling mistakes that is offering it fairly cheaply. The other option is that we can make our own with a little chemtastic wizardry. What do you think? Let's spend the 20k.
Score! Hackers FTW.
Cool. Oh, it's the beginning of 2013, so let's go ahead and pause it up. And let's go and do the Caribbean Trade Pact Association again. So every 3 years, near the beginning of the year, is when we'll try and do the Caribbean Trade Pact Association. So right off the bat, electronics, canned good, cheese. But what I want to do is change this to reduce import taxes. Electronics, look at that. 195,000 off of 30 shiploads. Good, we'll take it. Canned goods, another 80k, we'll take it. And then cheese, another 90k, we'll take it. Perfect. So that's a bunch of money that we're just going to be printing over the next couple of years. Another bunch of troops moving in. Absolutely no way that they win. 0 chance, I would say. We spent a bunch of money there. But that should be fine. Coal, iron, nickel, aluminum. You know what? Let's just turn on our trade routes for these goods. It's kind of bugging me that we have them turned off. Let's turn nickel on. Honestly, let's turn on all of our goods. Like, we'll just overproduce everything. It's not like we're gonna last so long that the deposits are gonna run dry, I don't think. If they do, that would be kind of sad. Ish. Let's just turn everything on, honestly. And then, honestly, what we could even do is allow transport to dock on everything, and we'll try and just destroy all of these. Oh, we can already destroy these. Let's destroy you. Destroy you. Destroy you. There's some uranium and iron in here, but honestly, we could destroy it. Cool. So now we have all this free space here for some more industry buildings. And we'll just try and make sure that we're like overproducing goods. All of our trade deals looking pretty good. Let's check out this. Should make this whole 178, or maybe not a whole 178,000. We should make a lot of money here though. Oh, we made 200,000. That's kind of wild. That is really, really cool to see. Checking on our banks, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode right around here. Yeah, the banks are now netting us over $1,000, which is good. And then let's check in on our offices. 500 there. Another 500 there. It seems down a bit. This one's now climbed up to 500, which is pretty good, or pretty close to it. Another 230 there. Courthouse is still going up. That's really nice.
We've tried turning it off and on again, and it still doesn't work.
Oh man, we're gonna have to wait 500 days anyways. But either way, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And if you want to follow along with the rest of the Tropico 6 100% series, then be sure to subscribe. Peace.